Well, good morning. Actually, it's good evening, Jerusalem. I didn't visit the whole city for more than 2 weeks. You know that it's quite difficult for me not to be in the heart of the word for so long. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna be with, I'm gonna visit a few places today. The first one is around midnight, will be the Western Wall. The Jews started to say, I'm sorry. It's kind of a divine forgiveness between God himself and them. They will ask for forgiveness from people that they made kind of mistakes with them in this year. They will try to be as pure as they can. The end of it will be in, I think, in September. That's going to be the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. Then in that case, it's only the beginning. The Sephardic Jews will do that at night time, and this is a uniqueness of their forgiveness, slichot, because it's usually from midnight and up. Most of the holidays, the Jewish holidays, are at daytime or evening time, but not at the beginning of the day, according to the calendar. According to the Jews, it's actually the mid of the night. But on the way, I'm going to visit the Maronite Monastery. That's where I'm going to stay for the night. And I'm almost sure that most of you don't know who are the Maronites. And we will talk about them. And you can see the walls of the city, mostly from 16th century, built by Suleiman the Magnificent. Jerusalem was occupied by so many, and the Ottomans did it as well. We're on the way to Jaffa Gate, and from there we will go together to the monastery itself, which is a little bit hidden, and I'm not sure that most of you knows it. When I'm taking tourists to visit Jerusalem, I'm going through that area. I'm not entering the monastery, but I like to take my tourists to not only to the most important places, but I want them to see, to feel the city. And if it's your first video and you didn't subscribe yet, this is the good time. But I do have Instagram and Facebook, and I'm uploading there different posts, and then it's not the same. Then same title, The Holy Land by Zahi, you will find. If you write it on Google, you will find it. Yeah, I knew that I forgot to bring something long, warm. I came from Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, it's sweaty, 24 hours now, 24 hours a day until the, let's say, mid of October or the end of October. Here, it's a little bit chilly. It's higher than Tel Aviv. You can see in front of you the Jaffa Gate, and you can see that to enter Jaffa Gate you need to turn left. Look at the doors of the ancient doors. It might be 1916, I don't know, not so old. But let's say that if they built in the 16th century, why not to believe that it's from the 16th century? Although I'm sure that it's not. Then you can see the door, something that you couldn't see 600 days before. Those are stickers of soldiers who died in the war that are still going on. we are turning left. This is the idea of the gate, to make it more difficult to enter. There are a lot of Israeli tours now about slichot, about the forgiveness, the divine forgiveness. Then most of the tourists that you will see here are oh, look at that Ethiopian monk. Most of the tours that you will see here are of Israelis. And the second part, the second reason that I'm here is 2 a.m., actually almost 3 a.m. I'm going to be with the Armenians. According to the Armenians, this is the Assumption Day of Mary. I visited the Catholic one, the Greek Orthodox, and now the Armenians, that at 3 o'clock I'm gonna follow them. It's a beautiful, beautiful ceremony and a nice parade. I love the procession. All right, we just entered from Jaffa Gate. You see that it's getting dark, and instead of going straight, we're turning right. To your right side, you can see the fortress that everyone who controlled the city built or kept. You can see the Crusader moat, and the second part is Herod's. The third part might be from the Muslim time. Then everyone who controlled the city turn left. Now I want you to see, you're turning right. You can see the Swedish Christian Study Center. We are not turning left, sorry, turning left. The second to the left, that's where we are living. Look, it's one family, my dear, one family. Ah, they're climbing the bus. And the second one, we are turning left, it's just one left before the Christ Church. And guess what? Surprise! The name of the street is the Maronite convent. And that's where we are heading to. It's usually a very quiet street. It's at the border between the Armenian quarter to the Catholic, to the Christian quarter. I hope that I will reach that place. I will get a room and climb up to the roof before it's going to be too dark. But even though it's going to be beautiful. And it's beautiful to see the people lives here. A mosque in the middle of the Christian area. And I'm going to meet Sister Zan. That will give me the key for the room. And the monastery, the convent is already to your left side. The entrance will be soon, but I want you to see something before that. That's the entrance to the Maronite. But let me show you the and don't worry, I will talk about the Maronite a little bit, but soon I want you to see. Look at that. The dome of the beautiful church of Elijah, John the Baptist, sorry. And the two other great domes are part of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Now, the Maronite are from the 5th century. They actually established at Syria, but they had to escape from the Muslims to Iran, to Lebanon, and the center is Lebanon. I think the president of Lebanon must be Maronite. And although they are Eastern Church, they are Catholic Church. It's a Catholic Church, and their saint is Saint Maron, the leader. That Maronite is part of that name, and usually they are not letting people enter the convent. But today I'm different. Look how beautiful is the convent. First, let me go to my room, and then I will rush up to the viewpoint. Let me see, I'm room number 210. 109 used to be my room last time, but I'm on the 2nd floor. This is a beautiful, but mostly closed church. Look how beautiful it is. And 210. As I believe it's not there. It's a small room, but I must say lovely room and very clean. Look at that. I'm so happy. And you can see maroon right there, and a Catholic cross. And we are going straight to the sunset view from one of the most beautiful places. And we are climbing up to the roof. I think I'm going to be here the only one in that monastery now. At least the only guest. It's so quiet here. Let me show you the small church. The Maroon is keeping the east and the west together, but it's a 100% Catholic church. Let's climb up to the roof, and because it's the only Maronite institute in Jerusalem, it's the center of them. And another thing that you must understand is that they're praying just like the Syrian, but in a different dialogue in Aramite as well, Aramite in Arabic. Just lock the door, and I will do that. Wow, it's breeze. Oh, it's amazing, right on time. Then it might be that I will cut that video into two, a long version and the view version. Oh, it's a little bit chilly, and guess who didn't bring something warm? Hallelujah, hallelujah. It might be the most beautiful viewpoint of Jerusalem, but it might be that I'm actually saying it about every viewpoint. Then let me show you two viewpoints. Tower of David. You can see that people are there. It's the most well-known viewpoint, but if you ask me, it's too high. A cheap one for 5 shekels is, you can see, kind of an umbrella, white umbrella, and to the left there is a balcony. This is the Catholic museum center, information center. Beautiful, 5 shekels, and you're there. But this is an open space. You can actually talk about everything here. And let me remind you that I'm at the Maronite convent. Mostly they speak, the Sister Jeanne, by the name, she speaks French, and this is the only problem in a way for me because I don't know French. But as you can see, I found the room here very quite a cheap price. I'm so happy. I'm so sad because I don't have tourists here. Then let's start with the 2 domes here. This is the Jewish quarter with 2 amazing or main synagogues. The right one is the ruined synagogue, Yehuda Hasid. It's been destroyed twice by the Muslims, but we rebuilt it at around 2010. And the other one was being destroyed by the Jordanians as well in 1948. But as you can see, we are building it, and it's not open yet to the public. And trust me, when I will be there, when it will be a possibility to do that, I will be one of the first one, because from there you can see beautifully. It's like a bird view, the Temple Mount. From here you can see the 2 most important issues, and you can see here the Great Dome of Al-Aqsa Mosque. But the most important part for the Jews and the Christians is the Dome of the Rock, which is the site of the Jewish temple. When God told the Jews to build his temple, he asked them to do that there. Then the foundation stone, the first rock ever, is there, and this is the same place that, according to the Bible, Abraham almost sacrificed me, Isaac. Then, according to the Muslims, Muhammad ascended into heaven from there as well, met God himself, who gave him the 5 prayers of a day. Behind the Temple Mount, you can see a place with a mount with 3 towers. And let me show you the 3 towers. This is Mount Capus, which is part of Mount of Olives, and this is the Hebrew University. To your right side, you can see the Mormon University and the German Tower of Augusta Victoria. Today it's an hospital. But the most important part is that this is the Ascension Church. This is where Jesus ascended into heaven and promised us to come back from the same place. Then it's not really there, it's next to it, because the real place was taken, occupied by the Muslims, and today it's a mosque. You can see the minaret of the mosque. And a small dome to the right, this is the exact spot of the Ascension. It is beautiful. Wait a minute, so sensitive. Yeah. At the Mount of Olives, you can find a very important Jewish cemetery. Actually, it's not very important. It's the most important cemetery. That's where, when the Jewish Messiah will come, they will be the first one who will resurrect. We have their tombs from the time of King David until now. And if we are talking about that, then you can see a small chapel at the lower part of the kind of forest, and the upper part is a Benedict monastery. I harvested some olives fruit from there. But this is where we believe Jesus looked at the city and wept. and he said, that's it, it will be destroyed. This is Dominus Flavit Church. Between the Jewish quarter and Mount of Olives, far, far away, you can see a little bit of the mountains of the lower mountains are of Judea, the Judean desert, but I don't know if you can see the far, far away mountains. This is already Jordan, the country, the state. Between that is the Jordan River and of course the Dead Sea. Then we saw a little bit of the Jewish quarter. We saw the Temple Mount, the site of the Jewish temple. If you are Christian, then Jesus visited that temple 3 times here. And not so far away from him, you can see another golden onion church. This is Mary Magdalene Church, but beneath it is Garden of Gethsemane. That's where Jesus was betrayed by Judas. And next to it is the tomb of Mary that the Orthodox Armenians are going to visit with me. Actually, I'm going to be there with them. To the left, you can see another minaret, and there's a building next to it. This is the Austrian Hospice. Between that, the Austrian Hospice, and the minaret, there is a street, and the first and second and third stations of the cross, of the Via Dolorosa, are there. The Via Dolorosa ends, and I will show it to you, according to the Catholic and the Orthodox and the Armenian, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Such an amazing view, isn't it? You can see the 2 domes of it. And to the right, you can see a beautiful church, Lutheran church. It used to be at the 12th century an amazing, well, according to what left, is a very big church dedicated to Mary, belongs to the Templars. John the Baptist Church. Beneath it, you can actually find the remains of an ancient church, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is right next to it. That is where Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and resurrected, and I'm going to visit that church soon. To the left, oh, look at the sky. I just arrived in the correct you can see that those buildings. About the red roof building, it belongs to the Greek Orthodox Patriarch, or most of them, very close to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And the Catholic area in the Christian neighborhood is there. With the you can see the bell tower of Saint Salvador Church. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, the emptiness right there is a pool, a reservoir, maybe from 8th century BC, Hezekiah, maybe from the time of King Herod. But what the importance of it, that it brought water from the upper part of Jerusalem into here, and from here through the main street, which is, you cannot see it there, but trust me, the main street goes all the way to the Temple Mount, and maybe it is part of it, the aqueduct to the Temple Mount. What can I tell you? Amazing, isn't it? The Armenian quarter is from here to there. You cannot see a lot from here, from that roof, beside the Anglican Church. Christchurch. Well, what can I say? I'm so happy. I'm so sad that I didn't bring something warm, but it's supposed to be in the middle of the night, 21 degrees, but now I'm freezing. Now it's not freezing, it's cold. And I knew that I have to bring it. Then thank you very much for being with me in that long video, or according to the second option, only 14 minutes of the viewpoint. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to support my channel in other ways, go into the description, just click on the text and you will see all the options: PayPal, buy me a coffee, and even through the buy me a coffee from YouTube. Look next to the like button, you will see a shape of a heart. It's called super thanks. Then super thank you for everything, and you can ask me whatever you want. I'm here for that. Thank you. And I'm going to my room to organize myself.